Let's turn to Rocky, who's in Central Point. Rocky, today you've been learning about work to restore the Fremont-Winema National Forest. What did you learn?
Well, Jerry, mostly what I've learned is that this is a huge undertaking of a project. Multiple agencies are taking part in it, from ODF, where I'm at right now, to America's Forest, to the U.S. Forest Service. They're trying to replenish the Fremont-Winema National Forest after recent wildfires completely affected that ecosystem. Here, take a look at exactly what this project entails and what they're setting out to do.
Restoring a more natural system, a system that is better adapted, that is properly adapted and for the climate conditions going forward, we'll be able to reduce the risk of catastrophic fire in the future.
In a multi-agency collaboration, nearly 250,000 acres of land in the Fremont-Winema National Forest will be cleared of burnt trees and debris and replanted. This work is to try to restore balance to the ecosystem after recent wildfires burned more than 650,000 acres of forest land in Klamath and Lake counties.
Today what we're seeing is large areas of high severity with very high levels of mortality where there's really not much left. The natural progression of those systems, it's been a little bit messed up from kind of what we think of as their normal successional process.
While boots have been on the ground for years on this project, the damage done to the forest is estimated to take 100 years to get close to being restored. This means that those on the ground will not see the end results of all of the work that they're putting in. But they're hopeful and excited to see the little steps that are signs they're working towards the right direction.
We have to wait for natural processes. We can do what we can to help those processes along, but those natural processes take a really long time. And so we're going to be working over the next probably couple decades.
While they are hopeful and multiple agencies are working hard, that doesn't mean they aren't facing struggles in the project. The two main ones are the amount of employees needed, but also the amount of seeds available compared to what's needed to replant all of those acres. Now, to try to work through this struggle, they're planning on creating a multi-agency operated orchard to harvest those seeds needed for the trees to replant. And for the worker need, they say a change is needed in the whole industry for holes in projects like these to be filled. While they say none of us will be around to even see all of the work that they're putting in come to fruition, they say they celebrate the little steps as they come, and that is what lets them know that they're making the right directions and walking into the right direction with this project. They say those little steps come from rather seeing the cleaned up tree debris after cleaning up from these wildfires, or seeing the sprouts of the new trees that will take decades and decades to fully replant and replenish what was lost in the wildfires. Live in Central Point, Rocky Walker, Newswatch 12.